Hello, one of the Irishmen's back. I got a good one for you today. This is dedicated to all the old rockers and rock and rollers from yesteryear. They gotta be older to rock and roll. I dedicate this to Keith Richards, Mick Jagger, Ronnie Wood, and the drummer of the Rolling Stones, Elton John, Eric Clapton, Tina Turner, B.B. King, Madonna, Jeff Beck, Alvin Lee, Santana, Arlo Guthrie, and many more that rock and roll, and even Chris Christopherson of the day. And the blues, Roy Buchanan, and all the many others that rock and roll. You gotta be older to do it right. I said, oh, baby, oh, you gotta say the words real fine. You gotta know where it comes from, the heart and the mind. You gotta say it like it is. You gotta be old enough to rock and roll. Oh, I said back in the day, they wore the frills, the feathers and the tight leather pants, and they rocked till noon. I said that every night was a all-nighter for them. But they're sticking around, and they're still doing it right. They like to jam and rock and talk about the old days. They're on stage, they're off stage, they're playing all day, but they don't care. You gotta be old enough to rock and roll. You gotta be there and there. You gotta know your stuff. I said everywhere they flew on stage, they did it all right and they made it right. They did all crazy stuff like Alice Cooper hung himself on stage and he did it right, but he was an old rocker. He knows his rock and roll. You gotta be old enough to rock and roll. I said, don't you know it's hard to do? You just started out, but you don't know the blues, but you gotta be old enough to do it right. I said, over 50, over 60, then you know it's alright. Like Cher, she just turned, all the news is right. She's still rock and roll and she's doing it right. Everybody knows it's rock and roll, although they know how to do it right, 'cause they're old enough to rock and roll. I said they're old enough to do it right. I said they're old enough to do it right. I tell you, everybody knows you gotta have the soul. You gotta know the way to do it right. I say it's like a lost heaven gone. Oh, I try to tell you, I'm gonna write my song. Well, I can't say no many times I didn't know if I could sing or do in my mind. I tried very hard and cheers to all, and I'm hard rocking and I'm making it cold, but I can tell you it's only right. A tribute to the best, and the best is right. Oh, we tribute to the best and make them feel alright. Oh, that's a good one, I think. You know, I'm still not crazy, I'm insane. I mean, soul be in heaven for the devil can grab it. And let me go with another one. It's gonna be a nice, soft one. I'm gonna make it up the words of blues. It's called Infidelity. Ooh, it's like a shooting star through space, coming down upon us to the human race. just like a shooting star. I tell you why. Ooh, you like to make it right, send it tight, but sometimes it's infidelity in the night. But I tell you why. It don't happen all the time. Like a shooting star coming down on your mind. It's like a rockin' rollin', steady strolling. Everybody knows, but that you showed, and that I can tell you most any time. I hereby declare it's rock and roll time. I hereby declare it's a rock and roll time. This is more like a rock and roll song now. I'm gonna sing down mean, gotta say my words and make me sing. Every word I make up all right in my head. I make all the songs that are going to read. Everybody knows I'm the charter star. I try and become a future star. Everybody knows how to rock and roll, so show me what you can do in a rock and roll star. Make me famous on top. Give me my contract in the lot. Anybody knows I can do everything. I make all my own songs when I sing. No more baby gonna rock on me, and no more honey gonna on the sea. Everybody knows it's a rock and roll. Oh, baby, you know I'm rocking and I'm rolling tonight. And I'm rocking and I'm rolling, rock and rolling tonight. I did outside land in the morning stand. Everybody knows and it's called my hand. Everybody knows what I'm gonna be. And oh, my baby going home with me. I'm rocking and I'm rolling tonight. And I'm rocking and rolling, I'm rocking tonight. And I'm rocking and rolling, I'm rocking tonight. Oh, I know it's just crazy songs, but I'm dedicating to this, the biggest and the best that there ever was, and they still are today. And I take off my hat to all of them, because they're still around and they're still doing it good and doing it right. And you guys, keep it up. Don't ever retire, because we need your music. And I hope you need mine too. Oh, maybe you didn't know about me. You gotta fly like a bird, squawks and they don't really wanna sing. Well, to find in the time and the drink, all the wine in me. Oh yeah, I see the talk, squawk, mock, talk, everybody rock tonight. I said I don't know, but it may show. But I can't tell you what is rock and roll. Come on now, mama, sit along by my side. You're all the rock and rolling tonight. I said I play the sax, I play the guitars, I rock and roll the drums and I play it hard. Oh, anything, oh, you do the best. Oh, baby, I know it's a rock and roll, mama. Oh, don't tell me just why, yeah. I tell you rock and rollin', and I'll tell you just why. Well, let's have a new one now. It's like a sun in the mountains, fill my dreams, well, I can't know no more. And I hard in the morning, everywhere, you know that to me. You say every word, you say every song, it's like every rhythm and the books ain't wrong. But I'll tell you, there's nothing like a rock and roll. I like blues, I like R&B, rock and roll. Those the only thing in rap and it's in my soul. But there's nothing like blues and rock and roll. Well, there's nothing like it anywhere. You can't tell me that there's any better anywhere. I can't tell you nothing like blues and rock and roll. There's nothing like a blues and rock and roll. I said, Lordy, Lordy, mama, I'm gonna play to me. I said, Lordy, Lordy, mama, the short dress and those high heels make you free. I said, Lordy, Lordy, mama, come on, play with me. I said, Lord, mama, come and set on me. I said, everything gonna set your feet. And I said, mama gonna come one way. Oh, Lord, mama look good today. On the maybe rocking and blues playing all day. Baby rocking and blues are playing all day. Whoa, 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 whoa. I say, that's a good one. That's Shalanta Tar. I may have a blessed day and a blessed night and a blessed year. I may nobody ever hurt you. And praise to old our loving Claire.